time to try our luck for an afternoon session. We did really well this morning. You would have seen that in the last video. Now we're out here with Clint because, you know, he's finally out of bed. And we've come to a local harbor. It's a spot that I used to fish a lot. I don't really fish here so much anymore. But where we are, it's a spot that really, it's a good spot for casting spoons, spinners, jigs, bottom bouncing roll bags, things like that. I'm floating right now, but I'll be setting up the bouncing rod in a minute. And really our target here, there are rainbows, but we have a really good chance at a brown trout fishing here. They really do seem to stack up in here this time of year. And while the popular way to fish here is the bottom bounce roll bags, you know, back there off the walls of the pier in the harbor, I like coming up in here, fishing off the rocks, fishing this tighter drift a lot closer in. You know, a lot of the best fishing days I've had here, I've literally gotten my bites less than a rod length out. So we're gonna try a bunch of different things. Like I said, jigs, spoons, spinners, you know, floating minnow baits, maybe some single eggs or something like that. But hopefully we'll be able to get into a brown or a rainbow, or, you know, just a fish. I want to just catch a fish, but I really want a brown. This is where I get greedy. Look out, Clint, you're in my light. The wind's not too bad up here. Like, it's windy, but it's not bad. Oh, it's good size. I don't know what it is. Yeah, it hasn't come up. It was a hard slam, so I knew I had a fish. It was a good take, but man, it just locked right up. It was so heavy. Are you gonna be able to reach that, or do you need me to try and get it up to the end?
No, that should be alright.
It's like a pull. That's the play, the slow pull.
Yeah?
Yeah. This is what the second drift would be. It's right down. There's my lead.
Yeah.
I think that's a brownie. Watch out, Goldie, you gotta step there. That's staying down. That's a brown. The bead is. I think the bead slipped up the line. Look at that. We came here looking for browns, and second drift with the bead. Same bottom bouncing tactic that I got the rainbows with in the last video. Slinky setup, long lead to the bead.
Is that a rainbow?
Brown.
Brown, nice fish. About 3 pounds?
Maybe. Yeah, it's gorgeous. So happy with this fish. Oh yeah, yeah. See him sitting right there. Yeah, like a smallmouth with a diesel engine. Just sitting right there, eh? There we go. Oh yeah. I'm so happy. I haven't had a brown in so long. Goldie, I could have swore you said you're not supposed to catch fish.
I'm not supposed to catch fish. Not really a fish.
Well,
scuba diver.
You gotta have to steer that fish out of the current. This camera work's gonna be horrible, by the way, because my sunglasses are not paying attention to the light. That's on the big swim bait.
Yep.
Jameer's gonna be so mad at you.
Whatever it is, it's giving up.
No. Make sure the drag is ready for a run.
As soon as he sees you, he gonna take him.
Oh, he's in that swell, so don't put too much pressure on it. You got lots of loose drag, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in that swell. They'll just dive on that. You might have to walk it down if you can get it close, but I don't think it wants to.
No, he's happy right where he is.
He's fighting like another brown.
Yeah.
Just bulldogging and staying down, right? We got a string of potatoes on.
Potatoes.
Got a potato fish?
Really, potatoes.
Potatoes. Come on, bro. I'm sick of waiting here. My hands are cold. Get this fish in. Oh, you're gonna hate editing this. This camera work is so bad. Just don't horse it, because that's ley line. That's your first brown trout.
My first Ontario trout.
Oh, that's right too.
Never had a trout.
Oh, the hook came out in the net.
Perfect.
Nice. Okay, let's walk her down there.
Yeah, he's slightly bigger than yours. You done? No.
That's a gorgeous fish.
I don't have waders on, so I don't want to get wet. There we go. Oh.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah, he's a little bit bigger than yours. Oh, okay, okay. Yes, you go back now. Well, that was fun.
Well, hopefully we can do some of that.
We moved from just over there over to this wall here because there was nothing happening over there. And as you saw before, John caught his bottom bouncing a orange weed. So that's typically what people use along here to catch the trout and stuff like that. So me being me went, yeah, let's try something different. So I went into the little bag of stuff and I pulled out one of these guys. Traditionally used for bass fishing, but I thought, well, it's going to move a lot. It's bright white and It's making a lot of noise over there.
Yeah.
And why not? The worst thing that can happen is I catch a fish, and well, I got a fish. So that's my first Ontario trout. Last time I caught a trout was a rainbow trout in BC somewhere. I don't remember what river it was. But yeah, so now I have to go get a rainbow and a laker and a walleye and
Yeah, you got lots more to do.
a lot more to go for now.
That was your first brown trout, right?
First brown trout ever.
That was a gorgeous fish too.
Yeah.
It was bigger than mine. Like, so there's definitely a group of fish down there.
Yep. And all those people left.
Yeah, all the people left. We moved in here and started hitting brown.
Silly people.
And a big white swim bait with a pink head.
Yeah.
Like, that's something I would use in the whirlpool.
Can't get much more obvious than that.
And it inhaled it too.
Oh yeah, it was stuck perfect. Okay, well, now I'm gonna get my line back in because John's getting mad because he wants to put his line back in and get another one. And maybe Clint will catch something.
Something, I don't know. He's got to do more than 2 casts without changing everything.
That's because he keeps getting stuck in a tree.
Hey, the important thing is he's trying.
Oh yes.
How many people pack up their gear this time of year and don't bother getting out? He's making an effort. You got to give him credit for that.
I might know a couple people that do that.
I try.
Okay, Clint, go get a sucker.
Alright.
Watch him catch a carp now.
Come on.
I'd die. I'd absolutely die.
He can't catch carp. Come on. I don't like about the bead, just up that line just that little bit, that if they whack at that you can miss the hook completely. Either that or I just suck at fishing.
What do you mean? You caught 4 fish today.
Oh yeah, that sucker.
He does count as a fish.
Yeah, oh, it's a beautiful fish.
Yeah.
Sucker, 2 rainbows and a brown. Yeah, I got nothing to complain about at all.
Well, you can't suck that bad then.
I'm happy. Well, it's a fluke day. Okay? It's a fluke day. I haven't had a day of trout fishing this good for me in a long time.
Yeah, but you haven't been out trout fishing for...
We didn't even go out at all last year.
No. The year before that we didn't go out either.
I know. Well, the year before we did one in December.
Oh, that's right. We did the one.
2016 we did 5 or 6 sessions and I think only had 3 fish the whole time. I don't know, it wasn't many. 4 fish. I'm almost done. I'm getting cold.
I was gonna say I don't know how stable this is gonna be because I'm shaking like a leaf now.
I can see the microphone. Yeah. Okay, so what do we need still? You got artsy shot. We need Clint to catch, but he's probably not going to until he gets mono. That'll make a difference. It will. You can fish a lot longer.
Yeah, I can't even cast anymore. I just cast it and it goes.
Oh, I thought you meant. Never mind.
Oh.
Until Clint gets mono.
No, mono on the line.
Mono, it's a mono, it's a mono.
Basically, we just need an ending, right? Because you did a tackle talk.
Yep.
I referenced my tackle in the video before.
Yep. I also did a little bit about
what I did. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it is the tactic that's used here, right?
The problem is I had to say swim bait from behind the camera because you said everything except the fact that you were using a swim bait. All right, where you want to be for the ending?
I don't know. The wind's blowing that way, the sun's that way, so...
So pick a spot so that I can keep fishing, because if I can get a bite through in the ending, then... Awesome. Because I can't turn this much.
No, I know. Trying to get that over your shoulder look.
Oh, did you see that?
That was a bite.
That was a bite. That was a good bite. And that's why I suck at fishing. Well, a very successful day overall. You know, we had a great morning. We got that great video done about some rainbow trout this morning. And then to come out here this afternoon with Clint and get a couple of browns. You know, my first brown in a long time, and then Goldie's first brown ever. Especially on a giant swim bait. You know, that's just what an awesome day of fishing. 2 different locations, 4 trout and a sucker. Yeah, I'm really happy with how today went. That we both caught. It was worth coming out in the cold weather. So I'm going to do a couple more casts, and then we're going to wrap this up. I hope I get one. I want one more.